why I say the parent is the coach of the team. Expectations of the parents. Using a sports analogy, this is one you need to write down. Parents are the coach of the household team and everyone else is an assistant coach. We're the coach of the household team. Okay, that's why I like, we had Roger Goodell, that was a perfect segue into my workshop. Having the NFL commissioner here today. We're the coach of the household team. One thing you're going to notice today in our workshop, we're going to do what's called X's and O's. Anybody know what an X and O is? X's and O's?
Offense and defense.
Offense and defense strategy, that's right. So we're keeping this playbook mindset with this. Yeah, the X's and O's. Listen, my aunt, my uncle, my cousins, the community leaders, the pastors of the churches, all those different people, from my perspective, they're assistant coaches. They are not the coach. My wife and I are the coach of our household team. They are assistant coaches because they're position coaches. One may be able to coach well on character. Another one may be good at, academics. One may be good at, marital relations. I don't know. They're positional coaches. They are good to do what they need to do, but they do not have the overall strategy for my household. That's a good answer. But stop taking notes for 2 seconds, because I want to do a quick high five. Let me show you my high five is this. I've got this thing up on here, parent expectations of parents. Here's a quote I want you to remember. Nobody rises to low expectations. Get somebody a high five and tell them to set the bar high, baby. Set the bar high. Come on, set the bar high, baby. Set the bar high, baby. Set the bar high. Set the bar high. That's right. You see, set the bar high. I like my son there back there, they high five each other, but then they put their little earphones in there. Set the bar high. You see, we have to have the expectations. You see, we're the coach of the team. So children can lie. Really? I bet not mine, not my baby. Oh no, your baby can lie. He's perfect. No, he ain't perfect. You're the only one to think that. Everybody else can see. And so I want to go find out what's happening, what's going on. And sometimes I know my children enough to know if I can find out if they're lying. You see, and if so, then guess what? It's my responsibility as a father to correct and deal with that. Because that's where I'm, so that's why I said the parent is the coach. This is all about, I like to say, parents are the X factor. In my 20 years of service to schools and school districts nationwide, the one factor that has the greatest impact on students are the expectations of the parents. Notice that key word, the expectations of the parents. See, it's what we expect. It's interesting. My wife comes from a family. Her great-great-great-grandfather was a first-generation free slave. But he was entrepreneurial. So he became a farmer, and his primary crop was tomatoes. And so he went and negotiated a contract with the Heinz ketchup company to become one of their people that could give tomatoes and buy the tomatoes. And so first generation free slave, and all of a sudden he has a contract to grow tomatoes for the Heinz Corporation. But the thing is, he realized that was a lot of sweat equity. He was working hard, and he wasn't educated. He had no education, none. So he just married, and he ended up having 8 kids. So he said to himself, my children aren't going to have to work this hard. They're going to get educated. And so he took and he encouraged his children around education and doing well in school and getting as much education as you can, because he wanted them to go a different pathway than he would. So all of these children grew up with that value because the parent gave it to them. Now, all of them end up with masters and PhDs, all of them. They kept it going to the next generation, and guess what? Now, 2 or 3 generations, 4 generations down the line, that is still an expectation of the household. It stems from the family and the parents. So my wife's family, you haven't arrived until you've at least gotten a master's degree. A PhD is kind of like a high school diploma to them. Now, here's the deal. The reason why education is such an important factor, the children don't need to go to school for the teacher to tell them that education is important. They're walking in the school building knowing that it's important. Because it's been established by the house. All right, the playbook X's and O's. So that's pretty cool. Y'all see that right there? Look at that right there one more time. Oh, you see that fire? Come on, let me go back. Look at you, I'll touch that fire right there. Ooh, yeah. To discuss the importance of the parent coach having a guiding mission for the family. If we have a mission, then our children have a pathway to walk on. They know exactly where they're going because we have a mission. Corporations have missions, school districts have missions, organizations have missions, families need to have missions. You see? Because you know what, you're not just parents, you're dream makers. There's another high five. High five somebody, say, you're a dream maker, baby. Come on, tell me you're a dream maker, baby. You're a dream maker. You're a dream maker, baby. Yeah, that vision, that mission is helping your children see the importance of their dreams and what their goals are, because it's already being established in the household. You hear me say that over and over again. That's so important. I want as many